Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.
What's up, guys? Mr. Fit to Flourish here, and today I wanted to talk about a few YouTube channels that I use for proper mindset. So when it comes to trading, when it comes to fitness, being fit to flourish spiritually, physically, mentally, financially, getting everything all together, it takes a good mindset. Okay, what kind of people are successful? People with the right mindset, who have resilience, and who are in the abundance mindset. So I wanted to share a few channels. I've been talking about this for a while, but these are channels that I use in order to get into the right mindset. So I do a 5-mile run pretty much almost every day. I go on my 5-mile run / walk. I get a lot of the walking, do over 15,000 steps. And I put these on my headphones. I don't listen to music. I'll listen to music if I'm in the car, like on a short drive. But when I'm on these long runs, it's usually 2 hours, 1 to 2 hours. And I'm listening to these channels. Number one is going to be Something Wonderful. So this channel is ran by Tom Kieran. Tom Kieran's a great guy. And these channels are like, oh, manifestation. But that's the word that a lot of popular media will place on these things, manifestation. But it's actually mind control, controlling your own mind and controlling your reality. So controlling the outcomes of your life in a positive manner, okay? As opposed to scrolling on TikTok all day, you're getting fed these negative things all the time. You need to make sure to tap in, okay? Like people say, lock into these channels. Number one, like I said, Be Something Wonderful. Tom Kieran does a great job of not only telling you why you can control your reality and how, but giving you a step-by-step process of what to do, okay? And he really breaks down a lot of the myths that comes to manifestation or being successful. Because a lot of people will think that, oh, well, if I do 3 hops and a bunny hop and a skip and a step to the left and write my name 3, 6, 9 times every day, like I'll get what I want. And he really breaks that down and says, hey, you don't have to do any of that stuff. If that makes you believe that you're going to get the stuff that you want, then you can do it, okay? Because he really states that your reality creation is all about your conviction on the outcome that you expect. It's all about what you expect is going to happen. That's what's going to happen. This kind of refers to the double slit experiment, which I talked about in another video. But really, this is a great channel. All right, really good channel. All right, another channel, and these are literally like the top 3 channels I'm posting out right now. I'm showing right now. Another channel is Elmo Locker Jr. So Elmo Locker Jr. His grandfather was a student of Neville Goddard. Neville Goddard being, of course, one of the biggest mindset gurus pretty much of all time. But he does a really good job of breaking it down to you and kind of telling you that, hey, the way that you think of things can change your life, all right? He always says that, hey, your life is kind of like a simulation. It's like the Matrix. The spoon isn't there, okay? Like, you can bend your reality, all right? And you can really get the outcome that you want by taking the steps every day to just lock in and train the mental fortitude of your mind. So another good channel. All right, and then coming in at number 3, we have Joseph Rodriguez. So Joseph Rodriguez has a really, really good channel where he explains. He has like this, it's like kind of monotone voice, but it's like a really good like description voice. He has a really good voice where he really just voices that the way to get and become the person that you want to be, to become the highest version of yourself, you really just need to feel your way there. And how do you feel your way there? You just not ignore, but you shut out all other thoughts. So, oh, like I can't do it because of my past self. I can't do it because this happened. He says all those are not in the current now. The current now is the only time that exists. So you need to focus on your now and who you are being in this moment. And he always mentions that old self. He's like it's the fake you, because it's not here, right? So choose who you want to be in the now and be that person. All right, the next channel, Nero Knowledge. So Nero Knowledge is a British YouTuber, and his channel literally just exploded like in a month. Like I found his channel. He had like 2,000 subscribers, and I was like, hey, this guy is spitting bars. I was like, he's actually saying a lot of good stuff on manifestation, reality creation. He talks about all the biggest authors: Neville Goddard, Florence Scovel Shinn. He talks about all of them, and how you need to align with the person you want to be and the energy that you need to bring every day. All right. So he does a really great job. And now there's like a lot of YouTube channels popping up that are kind of copying him. He writes on a whiteboard all the time. But yeah, really good channel for mindset. I would say probably up there with the top three, honestly. All right, and then the one that really changed my life like immediately, like a while back. A lot of people need to tap in with this channel. Only 91K subscribers, but it's Immortal Minds. All right, that's a lot of subscribers. But I'm saying like for the quality of videos that is on this channel, Immortal Minds does a very good job. And he was the first channel that I found that was like the same skin color. Cause I don't know. I don't know. Anyways, I'm not gonna say anything on that, but it like I gravitated towards it because of that. I was like, oh, he kind of he looks like me, or he looks like he'd be related to me, or like my dad or something, you know. But he speaks very eloquently, and he's very knowledgeable, and he even has his own book on like manifestation, reality creation, and just becoming a successful human being overall. Really good channel. One of my favorite channel, honestly. And I honestly would put him number one, but I don't know if everyone. I don't know. I put him number one. Immortal Minds number one in my book. I literally watched every single video. I watched like a couple months ago. Watched all his videos like twice. He has 704 videos. And like I said, I go on my 5-mile runs. I have these videos on repeat. So it's pretty much what's it called, hypnotizing me into that higher state and becoming the best version of myself. All right, another great channel, soft spoken person, currently living in Russia, Adil Aslam. Only 20,000 subscribers. Like I said, very good channel on showing you how your reality can shift, okay, by teaching you the proper principles and how to get there. Like these, and the reason I like these channels is because they understand that people think, oh, there's a lot of woo woo, because there is a lot of woo woo stuff. Like people are like, oh, you collect the bird's feather, you burn it, you burn the note, you write it 369 times. Like all that stuff is some BS, man. But these channels really cut to the chase and say, hey, it's not about that, bro. It's about just literally training your mind to believe what it wants to believe. And whatever you believe, whatever you hold as true in your mind is going to become reality. And he does a great job of saying that. He gives you examples. I like how Adil Aslam, he's like, oh, this is an example in my life. This wouldn't happen. This couldn't happen. This was impossible. And then all of a sudden I moved to Russia. But it was like, it was impossible for him. But he made it happen. He made it happen with the fortitude and his mental fortitude and the power of his mind. All right, next is Malika. Malika is my guardian. She has a ton of subscribers. She's a little baddie. I'm not gonna lie. She's a little baddie, but she has a very soft-spoken voice, and then that's what I like about the channel. It's like soft-spoken voice, good music in the background, and then she tells you all the methods that you can do, okay, that you can do to get the reality that you desire. And she talks a lot about SPs, so special persons. So I think a lot of people are looking for like, oh, that special person. A lot of women specifically are looking for, oh, that special person. So a lot of people gravitate towards her channel because she tells you, hey, how do you get your significant other if you want a significant other? But she shares a lot of lessons like that she's learned in her life. And as you can see, I pretty much watch all her videos too. Yeah, she's tapped into all the greats like Neville Goddard, Florence Scovel Shinn, Bob Proctor, like all these people. All right, but again, she tells you like, hey, you can do all these methods, these woo-woo methods if you like, but the real power, the real creator of your reality is just you. So as long as you declare it, it's you. All right. Next, David Bayer. David Bayer, big impact on me as well. This man spits the truth. And he tells you the story of how he came from drug addiction, pornography addiction, all this stuff. He overcame all that stuff to become a multimillionaire and have a ton of clients paying him like hundreds of thousands of dollars every year to learn from him, to have that right mindset, because mindset is everything. And you create your reality. He talks about the quantum field and quantum entanglement, how once you observe something is true, then it's true. Okay, there's multiple positions that the atom can be in, but once you observe it, it stays there. Okay, it stays in the position where you observe it. All right. Last but not least, tap into my channel. Oh, you're probably already tapped into my channel, but I talk a lot about options and options trading and how to trade and invest. But essentially, it's all a mindset. If you want to be the best trader. I still have my football highlights on here. You want to be a great football player, if you want to be a great person, a great doctor, great pharmacist, dentist, student, whatever you want to be. Everyone knows how to be these things, but it's going to take the mental fortitude, all right? It's going to take your mind to get to where you want to be. So I have a whole series actually called Vet Talk now, called Vet Talk. So I talk about, hey, how did I get this Corvette? Because it was like impossible, right? It was impossible, but I got there. I got this $130,000 car through mental fortitude, all right? Did these things, got these things, became successful in every aspect because I focused on the reality that I want to see and becoming that person by being that person day in and day out, okay? So really good stuff here. Just wanted to share these channels with you guys. I know I talk about them a lot. I'm like, oh, like Neville Goddard stuff, like mindset. And I talk about mindset in all those Vet Talk videos. So I just wanted to share these channels with everybody just so you could tap into these channels. Stop listening to music, all this random stuff, this pop culture, scrolling on social media. Tap into these channels and actually exercise the strongest muscle in your body, which is the mind, because it creates your reality. So it's your boy, Mr. Fit to Flourish. Hope you guys enjoyed this one. I'm out.
Good morning, welcome to the Fit to Flourish podcast. Let's talk wellness, finance, and growth.